Democrats, the House Democrats flew back, and we were all ready and present to start working on Monday. Republicans have given themselves off in the House until next week, Tuesday. So we showed up, literally sat in an empty chamber, demanding to even have one of our newest members sworn in, and they gavelled out, turned out the lights. But we were there. We have been doing live streams. We've been calling on them for action. And as I mentioned, the hard line in the sand for us literally is healthcare. So how many of you have heard them say that, what's wrong with the clean CR? I'm using quotation marks, if you can see it, right? You've heard that, a clean CR. Well, let me tell you.
What's a CR?
Continuing resolution. It's a fancy government way of saying I'm kicking the can down the road, literally, because we can't figure out the budget. Here's the thing that I have a problem with in this clean CR. It literally includes cuts that we made to, funding the PAC Act, the commitments we made literally to our veterans who suffered so much in the burn pits and the result of the toxic exposure that they were given. We have a lot of veterans on this island. You have the most veterans, I believe, on this island than any other island throughout the state. It cut programs for the most vulnerable, for children, for families, for Keiki, all of that. That goes back to March, the bill we voted against the first time, the first continuing resolution that we refused to pass. But not only that, and this is my biggest offense that I was sharing with folks earlier today, it includes money for increased security for politicians and judges. And I get it, it's a really scary time. I am so lucky to live in Hawaii and to have the constituents I have. But the fact that you are going to try to pass a continuing resolution with money to protect yourself and fail to protect the health care of everyday citizens is outrageous. It's outrageous. At least come and sit on a couch with us on the table and negotiate. Cancel the cuts, the $1 trillion to Medicaid. That's not just gonna hurt people, that's gonna hurt providers, that's gonna hurt rural hospitals, that's gonna hurt our FHQCs, it's gonna hurt every single person involved in the healthcare system and every single American, quite frankly. Cancel the $1 trillion in cuts. Now in Hawaii, we already understand what doubling the cost means. That's the loaf of bread, that's the milk, that's the eggs. Double the cost of anywhere else in the country. That's what we pay. Now can you imagine someone's health premiums, monthly health premiums for one person going up hundreds on hundreds of dollars a month? They're gonna have to make some impossible choices, and you know them, you've seen them, you've sat with them as they've said, can I pay my health premiums that now are gonna be close to $1,000 a month for some of these folks? Or do I put food on the table? Do I pay rent? And people will die. I'm gonna be very bluntly honest. We're not trying to be extreme about this. If we do nothing to cancel the $1 trillion in Medicaid cuts, if we do nothing to, extend the Affordable Care Act, premium enhanced tax credits, the only certainty we know is that people across this country and here in Hawaii will die.